Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. Be taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go.
Hey, it's the Empire. Geo Boxing Empire. Boxing Boxing. Now, Anthony Joshua, man, he came out and basically said, it's an NFL by Coogan TV, by FLTV. They asked him about Deontay Wilder, man. Anthony Joshua basically says he's gonna fight Deontay Wilder when he feels like he's ready to fight Deontay Wilder. He says he's gonna fight him in a year, maybe two, and then he kept on going. He said maybe 2020, and the years just kept going and going. You know, he says he basically is not he's not ready yet, and he needs to build the fight. He needs to marinate. But he basically brought up Mayweather Pacquiao. If they would have fought back in the day, they wouldn't have got nearly as much money as fighting them earlier in their career than what they did when they did fight each other, and when they're both out of their prime. So basically, he wants to make as much money as possible. And you know, I sort of knew this was going to happen for Anthony Joshua, man. I'm not sure if I ever made a video about it, but maybe I have, maybe I haven't. But I think by the time Anthony Joshua fights Deontay Wilder, in my opinion, Deontay Wilder is probably going to be 50-0, man. Deontay Wilder is going to be 50-0 by the time AJ fights him, in my opinion. I don't know, it just makes sense to me. Because, I mean, Anthony Joshua is so proven. He fought in so many elite opponents. He can't just beat Deontay Wilder and, you know, without Deontay Wilder gaining any credentials, you know. If he's past 50-0, he's going to be ranked, you know, as the best ever. Or one of those fighters who, you know, his record is massive. I mean, if he keeps his knockout ratio, you know, everyone but one knockout, and he manages to sleep Stavern in his rematch, he's going to be considered as one of the best ever. You know, even if he didn't beat anyone yet. Because the fact of the matter is, if he gets to 50-0, he's going to fight everyone there's to fight besides Anthony Joshua, in my opinion. You know, Joseph Parker, everyone's got that fight. He can probably get it. But Joseph Parker is probably going to stay away from Deontay Wilder. So, in my opinion, man, yeah, Deontay Wilder, man, he's going to be 50-0 before AJ ever gets to him. It's going to be a bigger fight that way. It's going to be a better fight that way. Do I think Anthony Joshua should have said that? Yeah, you know, I think he should have said that because Deontay Wilder can't get to Anthony Joshua's level because, you know, Vladimir is retired, and that was basically the best fight to separate everyone from everyone else. So, if Deontay Wilder wants to get Anthony Joshua's status, he's going to have to do some record-breaking something. You know, Anthony Joshua already stopped, you know, Vladimir Klitschko, you know, a guy who hasn't lost in over 10 years besides the Tyson Fury fight. And that's a big win, you know. I do think they should fight now, but in my opinion, yeah, man, Deontay Wilder needs to get to 50-0, man. Why not? Why not? Yeah, they want to fight right now and everything, and it's a hardcore fighting, yeah, okay, but you need to have Deontay Wilder breaking historic records and then fighting Anthony Joshua. It'll be a lot bigger. Anthony, I mean, people forget. I mean, if you go back in Deontay Wilder's career, man, there's times where he's fighting 5+ times a year. You know, if I were Deontay Wilder, people, I mean, it doesn't have to take place in 2020, but if Deontay Wilder wants to get really busy, start knocking out, he already knocks out bums. He needs to start knocking out super bums. Just pat that record up, man. If Anthony Joshua is going to fight you, there's more than one way to the top. You know, you don't have to have Joshua's belts. You can become your own star. You know, Deontay Wilder probably needs a new promoter. You know, he's Wild Heyman, but I'm talking about, I forgot who's promoting Wilder, but I think he actually has a promoter. But he needs a new one, you know. But yeah, so Wilder needs he needs to start being more active. In my opinion, if he wants to get that Joshua fight quicker, start fighting 5 times a year, man. I know people are getting popped for steroids. It's not his fault. What, this is his second opponent this year that popped for steroids? It's sort of shocking. So, yeah, man. I mean, Wilder, he needs to this fight a bum. So it's to the point where they're so bummy, them taking steroids probably wouldn't even matter. You know, I guarantee that, like I said, Wilder will be 50-0, above 50-0, probably like 51-0, maybe 50-0, 51-0 before he fights Anthony Joshua. I guarantee it, man. I guarantee it. And that's what Anthony Joshua wants, man. He wants Wilder to be close to breaking that record before he fights him. It makes it more relevant. It makes it more historic. It makes it a historic fight. Because listen, right now, if they fight, it's just a good fight, But if they fight before 9-0 and he's like one fight away from tying the record of Rocky Marciano, that's actually a historic thing. That's not just a good fight. That's a historic fight, So I think Anthony Joshua is thinking ahead. He's him fighting at Deontay Wilder when he's about to break records. That's impressive. But these super AJ fans need to realize that Deontay Wilder can easily get to 50-0. I mean, it's not even. There's not the heavyweight division isn't stacked. People will like it. In my opinion, 50-0. Deontay Wilder can easily get to that right now. They got a lot of undefeated heavyweights right now, but they're not proven undefeated heavyweights right now. Maybe these fighters start fighting each other. We really see who's the best of the best of all these undefeated contenders. Then they fight one of the champions. Then there'd be more hype with them getting up in rankings. You know what I mean? Anyone can pad their record up fighting bums on their way up, but when you start fighting, a contender starts fighting undefeated contenders and beating them, walking through them, then that shows what level they're on. That's how Luis Ortiz got big when he beat Bryant Jennings after Vladimir Klitschko went to decision with the guy, couldn't drop him, didn't do anything with him. But Luis Ortiz stopped the guy. That's why Luis Ortiz is so feared right now, just because he proved himself one time against a contender. So that's how I feel, man. I think these undefeated fighters need to fight each other, become better, get through the rankings. Then when they fight a champion, it'll be bigger. Wilder, he will get to 50-0. He just needs to be more active. He needs to start fighting more bums quicker. After he gets through the Severn, no one else is really going to fight him. Ortiz, he'll probably fight Ortiz probably next fight. I heard the WBC is going to allow him to keep his ranking, and they're going to try to get that fight early next year. So we'll see what happens with that, man. One thing about that, too, I told people I had an argument with this one guy. My last video made by Luis Ortiz was he smart to take steroids against Deontay Wilder. Now, I was arguing about this guy because I said he still wants the Anthony Joshua fight, but more or less it was more about the ranking. I said Luis Ortiz is going to keep his WBA ranking, right? Now, the WBA hasn't came out about the rankings yet, but I know WBC said, yeah, he's keeping his ranking. So, people need to realize that boxing's a brutal sport, man. WBC not only let him keep his ranking, they actually checked up on Luis Ortiz and did something that a sanctioning body isn't supposed to do. Make sure his health is okay and stuff like that. Hatman Boxing actually talks about it. WBC doing things that they're not even allowed to do, and they're publicly about being public about it. Making sure Luis Ortiz is okay, and not only has Ortiz got busted for advanced systems, but he actually been he's being extra cared for, which is sort of weird. It's sort of weird. If anything, people say there's a conspiracy theory about Deontay Wilder and people popping, dirty and everything. If anything, they're trying to help the fighters. If they get popped, they're trying to help it because heavyweight division needs this fight. Heavyweight needs Luis Ortiz and Deontay Wilder to fight. That's a big fight. It's probably the biggest fight that he made against Deontay Wilder. That's not Anthony Joshua right now. People say Dillian White, but really, proven wise, Luis Ortiz is more proven than Dillian White, man. And I like Dillian White, but Luis Ortiz is more proven. You're right. He's more proven, in my opinion, But yeah, man. So like I said, man, Anthony Joshua, I think he was smart to say that. People don't want to hear it, but in my opinion, it'll be a historic thing to have Deontay Wilder around 49-0, 50-0 when he fights Anthony Joshua. That's just better. It's smarter. It means more. Anthony Joshua basically did everything he needed to do in a quick amount of time. He did it before 20 fights. He beat Anthony Joshua, destroyed Charles Martin, and he's been destroying everyone in his way. He can't do anymore. Now it's up to Deontay Wilder to get his notoriety up, and the only way he can do it is just getting that record to 50-0. That's the only way he can really do it. No matter who he beats, getting to that record solidifies him as an elite fighter. So when people will look back on it, they'll know that this fight was a meaningful fight. So let me know how you guys feel about it. Do you guys think Anthony Joshua was smart to say that? Do you guys think Deontay Wilder will get to 50-0 before he fights Anthony Joshua. Let me know how you guys feel. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. Geobasing Empire. Peace.